Greetings everyone, and welcome to the continuation of this pack opening series, wherein I open up a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh packs, pick 2 from each until I have that full-fledged deck. And last time, 2 fiend monsters with some interesting effects joined our team. I also realized in retrospect that the Destiny Soldier pack gave me close to no Destiny cards, despite me saying I might be more familiar with that one, so goes to show how much I know. Today we are however delving into a pack of mythical proportions with Shadows of Valhalla. Let's get right into it. Once more with feeling. Just gonna... come on. Don't wanna be too forceful, but at the same time you gotta get it open somehow. And here we are. Shuffling them around a little bit in my hand. And let's see now which I will pick first. Haha! Omega Summon! It's a very shiny, pretty yet busy looking trap card with... it looks like a bunch of summoning circles bringing out all kinds of monsters, both cute and awesome looking and weirdo looking ones. Now you're thinking with portals. Target any number of your banished to invoked monsters with different names, special summon them in defense position. Okay, I have no idea what invoked monsters are, so I guess we'll see if I run into any in the rest of this pack. Yes, not sure what you're gonna do for me, Mr. Portal. Next we have Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy. So it's like the ninja scroll of gold. So like for ninjas that are actually alchemists or alchemists who are actually ninjas, we don't know. It's the mystery of the ninja world. And the effect of this spell card is, if you control a ninjutsu art card, destroy as many other ninjutsu art cards you control as possible, then draw 2 cards. So this is basically the table flip card, like screw it, just throw all these cards out there, I need a new hand. I'm unsure of the usefulness of this one since, I mean, if your deck is already built up in a way that puts you in a position where you can't really do anything anyway, then what's 2 more cards gonna do? Let's see what comes up next. Cyberdark Impact! I guess I'm slightly familiar with the Cyberdark monsters, and this particular spell card says fusion summon 1 Cyberdark dragon from your extra deck by returning one each of Cyberdark Horn, Cyberdark Edge, and Cyberdark Keel from your hand, GY, and or anywhere on your field to the deck as fusion material. So this would be a very handy polymerization type of card, except specifically for Cyberdark monsters. I'm not sure what to make of the artwork on this one though. It's just 2 things posing or coming at you with a bunch of action lines between them. Action lines with cyber effects around them or something. It's like a bad comic book cover, you could say. Moving on. Aha! Mermail Abyssmegalo. Abyssmegalo. Just Abyssmeg to his friends. It's a 7-star sea serpent monster of the mermail variety. It's very shiny and very cool looking, this big red fish guy. No, it's probably some kind of shark, but it's got like horns on it. And also it's wielding this huge club sword scythe thingy made of, I don't know, like coral reef. He's hurting the environment. Bad Abyssmeg, bad. His attack is pretty great, his defense is pretty nice. Let's see, he's a serpent / effect. You can discard 2 other water monsters to the GY, special summon this card from your hand. When summoned this way, you can add 1 abyss spell trap from your deck to your hand. You can tribute 1 other attack position water monster. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase this turn. So this card is extremely useful in that sense, but it will require me to have a lot of mermail, abyss and water monsters to really get the fullest potential out of it. So we'll see. It's getting harder to make a choice between these ones. And last for today we have Dragunity Knight Vajrayana. Imagine having to go to a spelling bee in the Yu-Gi-Oh universe. You'd be dead. It's another synchro monster, a 6-star one, a dragon synchro effect. I thought it was a wyvern, but no, it's a dragon, more like an Asian dragon with some guy just riding on the back of him there. He really looks like the Iron Man of dragons, doesn't he?
I am Iron Dragon. I am Iron Dragon. I am Iron Dragon.
Don't touch his chest piece. And to summon it, I will need 1 dragon tuner plus 1 non-tuner winged beast monsters. When this card is synchro summoned, you can target 1 level 3 or lower dragon Dragunity monster in your GY. Equip that target to this card. Once per turn, you can send 1 equip card equipped to this card to the GY. Double this card's attack until the end of this turn. And its attack is 1900 and its defense is 1200, which is... with this whole effect of doubling its attack, it's pretty nice, but at the same time, I don't know, man. Sounds pretty risky. Well then, this is gonna be a hard sell. I'm gonna have to pick 2 monsters from this little pack, and they're pretty much all dependent on very different types of cards.
I knew this day would come eventually.
I guess the main thought I could go into this is simply to try to determine which of these cards requires the least amount of different cards to activate. Like this Cyberdark Impact one, it requires at least like 4 other different cards, so probably not gonna pick that one. And then there's Omega Summon, which requires me to have a bunch of invoked monsters. Not simply invoked monsters, they also need to be banished. So that's also a card that requires plenty of setup. And I will probably not be putting the Dragunity Knight card in my extra deck, simply because, I'd require Dragon Tuner and 1 or more non-tuner winged beast monsters. And I don't see myself really going for that at this point. So I guess that leaves me with the Armor Ninjutsu Art of Alchemy, since I will only be needing at least 2 other ninjutsu art cards in order to make it useful. And Mermill Abyss Megalomaniac. And while it is a card that requires plenty of setup and other cards to bring out its full potential, that doesn't mean that it's unusable, so to speak, since I can still use it as a regular tribute monster card that has plenty of attack power. And I will simply have to be on the lookout for other types of water monsters and Mermail Abyss types. And that about does it for this episode. This one was a pretty difficult one, simply because of how specific all of these cards were. With any luck, it won't necessarily be as difficult next time, and we'll get some sort of monsters that will actually complement all of these other cards that I've picked so far. So until next time, take care, and I'll catch you later.